And it's Ken Kraetzer for Sons of American Legion Radio West Point. Have a chance to talk to a West Point parent on a big day, and that is Andrew Hovren, father of Madison Hovren, Army senior. Andrew, great to see you. A big day for your family today on Senior Day.
Yeah, it's a big day. Senior Day is always a tough day because it's your daughter's last day, or your son or daughter's last day playing. It's always tough. It's always bittersweet.
What about Madison's decision to go to West Point? How difficult was that? What were some of the factors in coming across the country to West Point?
Well, honestly, we sat down and it's kind of funny because we talked about all the girls that Spokane is a hotbed for basketball for women, and we talked about how a lot of the girls had gone to big schools like Tennessee and Arizona State, and they'd come back to Spokane. And I said, Maddie, I don't want to see you coming back to Spokane. I want you to get something out of your education. And I said West Point would be the perfect opportunity, with everything with the long gray line and everything like that. We just thought it was a fantastic opportunity.
Very good. The cadets at West Point really go through a lot in their 47 months. How have you seen Madison grow in her time here at West Point?
It's funny. Her mom and I were just talking about how mature she seems now and how much of a difference. She's not that silly teenager anymore. She's almost like a very serious adult right now, and it's amazing to see the transformation that she's gone through in the brief time she's been here.
We saw Madison on our day this year training some of the new cadets in their first hours here at West Point. Tell us a little bit about the military side, committing to a military career. I know she's going to the Signal Corps.
Well, I mean, it's such an honor to serve in the military, and that's one thing we bestowed upon her because my father served in the Korean War, my father-in-law served in World War II, my grandfather served in World War.
And what's the best thing about watching Madison play basketball for West Point? She's had a terrific career, and it must be. What is it like to watch her play?
Well, I mean, it's funny because I've been watching her play since she was 3 years old, and I even coached her, and I love watching her play. If anyone watches her play, that she makes some very unorthodox shots, but I love it, and I'm going to miss it like crazy. I know my wife is too, but watching her play here, I'm always so proud just because of the atmosphere and the tradition here at West Point. It's just such an awesome place.
What is it like, just a final thought, being a West Point parent? You're on the far side of the country. And it's not as easy to stay in touch with a cadet here as a normal college student would be. What is it like, the ups and downs of being a West Point parent?
Well, I mean, when your kid leaves for college, it's like you're sad because you don't want him to go, but then you want a place like this. You're so proud of the fact that they've come to an institution like West Point. It's the #1 rated public school in America, and it's such an honor to be here, and we just love it. But it's tough. I mean, it's a long ways away from home. It's a 5-hour plane ride. That's 5 hours in the air, and so it's difficult for her to be away. And then when she comes home, it's always for such a short period of time that it just seems like it's here and gone.
Very good. Andrew Hovren, parent of today's senior, Madison Hovren, Senior Day at West Point. Great to see you, and best wishes from everybody at the American Legion.
Thank you so much. We love the American Legion. Thank you.
Thank you. It's Ken Kraetzer at West Point.